Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to talk about July's Kook of the Month. And as you guys know, my Kook of the Month series revolves around frauds, people who break the law, who commit crimes, and who are charged in collaboration with insurance companies and the California Department of Insurance. In May and June, we talked about fraud surrounding workers' compensation, which is very common, unfortunately, in California. This week and this month, we're going to talk about fraudulent auto insurance claim, and that's becoming common too. It's always been common, but where it's becoming even more common is with autos that are rented out to others. The person or the owner of the auto is trying to report a claim on their own personal insurance policy. Totally not right in so many ways. As you know, it's becoming easier to rent out autos with the advent of technology, with people being able to start up these little side businesses. In this case, the person that committed the fraud was a former Los Angeles Police Department officer, currently working as a reserve for the LAPD, and his brother. Really, really disappointing for somebody who should know better. This case is a gentleman named Eric, quote unquote, Ben Halem, and his brother Jacob. Eric owned a 2020 Bentley Continental GT, high-end auto. He rented it out through his exotic car rental company, Drive LA. The person that rented it from him got in an accident, solo collision. LAPD showed up. They had it all recorded on their body cams. Keep that in mind. They had it all recorded on their body cam on their video. The person that was driving the vehicle tried to submit a claim on his own auto insurance policy. Their carrier declined the claim because that vehicle wasn't covered on their policy. There was no first-party coverage for collision. So when that claim was declined by the renter's insurance policy, the owner of the auto obviously panicked and went back and started collecting auto ID cards from their insurance company because the car was impounded. So to get the car out of the lot, they had to submit proof of insurance. And then when he realized that the claim was declined, he went back and submitted a claim saying that his brother, Jacob, had borrowed the car and got in the accident. So the investigation found the brothers allegedly filed a fraudulent auto insurance claim in an attempt to obtain benefits they were not entitled to receive. Keep in mind, when you're conducting business, when you're renting out an auto, your personal auto policy is absolutely 100% not going to cover that accident. In a lot of these cases, you have to go out and get a business insurance policy. They become complicated. The limits of liability are typically higher. The insurance companies can have to underwrite that other people are driving these autos, not the people listed on the policy. So that creates a whole different exposure for the insurance company, obviously. A whole different liability, physical damage exposure, whatever it may be. The Department of Insurance began its investigation after receiving a fraud referral alleging Eric Halem falsely reported a crash involving his 2020 Bentley Continental GT, stating his brother Jacob had borrowed the vehicle and was involved in a solo collision on January 5th. However, the investigation revealed that the luxury vehicle had allegedly been rented out through Eric Halem's exotic car rental company, Drive LA, and crashed by the renter 3 days earlier. So remember, the LAPD, they had body-worn camera footage. So when Eric and Jacob submitted the claim, they had staged photos from the accident scene. These photos were created to mislead adjusters, but it was later discovered that these photos matched the body-worn camera footage from the accident that took place on January 2nd, 2023, 3 days before Eric claimed that Jacob had crashed the vehicle. Further investigation revealed that Jacob also provided a false statement to the insurance company in an effort to corroborate his brother's fraudulent claim. The total potential loss for the fraudulent claim was $229,283. Fraud impacts all of us, hurts consumers, it hurts businesses because it drives up the cost of insurance for everyone else when fraudulent claims go through. In this case, a former Los Angeles Police Department officer should know better, obviously, and currently working for the Reserve. Shame on them. Kook of the Month, July 2025, is Eric Benjamin Halem and his brother, Jacob Halem, one of Porter Ranch and the other of Tarzana, California. Remember, guys, if you like my Kook of the Month series, throw me a thumbs up, comment below, hit that little notification bell and subscription button so that you're aware of any future videos that I release. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.